Hi, Stacy with Bluebird Paper and Thread here. Thank you so much for joining me today. I wanted to pop in midweek because our weather's getting nicer and I have been waiting for the weather to warm up a little bit so that I could tackle a project. This this is a quilt that was my grandmother's. And I'm not sure, I don't think she made it. I think maybe her mother made it, so it's old. I'm thinking that the fabrics are circa like 1930. This is a really good side of the quilt. It was stored in a plastic bag, but I think it was maybe an older plastic bag that didn't have a lot of the chemicals that maybe our newer plastic bags are made in. I've had this in my closet, I'm embarrassed to say, like 22 years. And I just decided when I got this room done, I wanted to hang this in this room, and I want to hang it, you know, right up there. Right there. Right there. I want to hang it up right there. But I'm going to need to clean it. So I have a plan. I am not going to tackle it this week because I'm hosting Easter, and I think this is going to be a literally an all weekend endeavor. But I wanted to pop on and share it with you. It's a pretty big quilt. This is half of it. And I love it. And it's actually in pretty good condition, except I did see when I opened it up that some of the fabric on the back is tearing. It's broken down right here. But honestly, this is the worst part of it. I'm thinking, oh, it goes all the way around. There's damage up here too, on the edge of the binding. But I think that that's pretty much it. Just this one side. I'm thinking, because this is one of the more yellowed sides, I'm thinking this is the one that was up against the plastic bag. I've never done, oh yeah, and it's kind of breaking through right here too. Right here. I have never, I've washed antique linens before, but really more like doilies or napkins, things like that, vintage small linens. I've gone ahead and I've washed and cleaned and had no problem with it. I am going to buy, I think, if I'm remembering correctly, Retro Clean. I'm going to buy a package of that. And I plan on doing this in the bathtub. So I will draw some water, put this in with some of the Retro Clean dissolved in the water, and let it soak. And I'll probably have to do that. It'll probably take a couple days to do that part of it, if I'm honest. And then I'm going to buy a white sheet and I'm going to lay it out. We have brand new pavers in our backyard, and the dog stays in the house all day. So I'm gonna lay it out and let the sun kind of help to dry it. Hopefully none of the colors will be bleached out from that process. Anyways, if you have any tips, I'm not going to be tackling this weekend. I will tackle it next weekend. So if you have any tips on how to clean a vintage quilt and not increase the damage, I would really greatly appreciate it. You can see here a little damage, very thin here. I'm really thrilled that that's all that's damaged with it, really. I was looking at this morning, and every single hexagon is hand stitched together with a ladder stitch, and then each and every hexagon in this entire quilt is hand quilted. And I cannot imagine the amount of time that it took to put this together. And it's decent size. It's probably a full size. And I cannot wait. I'm glad that I don't have to cut it up and put a part of it in a frame. I'm glad that I have the whole quilt to kind of preserve and keep out here so that I can enjoy it. And if in 10, 20 years it starts falling apart, it's okay. That happens, and I will then decide what I'm going to do with it, either make a pillow or something else out of it. These fabrics, every time I look at it, I see a different fabric that I love. Balloons. I mean, it's just amazing. And the colors, this is the bright, the part that was probably on the inside of the fold. This was quite a surprise when we were cleaning out my grandmother's house. We went into my grandma's closet, and this was a total surprise. There were 3 of them, and it's my mom, my sister, and me, and we each got one. And my mom picked hers first, obviously, and then my sister and I each gravitated towards our own quilts. And my mom was like, wow, that's great, because she thought we were going to argue over who wanted which one. And I wanted the flower garden, and I think my sister got a wedding ring quilt, if I'm not mistaken. And she had displayed hers for years and years, and I just never did mine, because mine, I think, was the most yellowed. But anyways, I just wanted to pop on a short, quick video. I will be back on Saturday with my regular Flosstube. I'm working on a finish. I will give you a sneak peek. It's done. So cute. So I'm gonna actually work on a finish on that tonight, and I will have that ready for you for Saturday, and I will look forward to seeing you then. If you're new to the channel, this is your first video, this is a little unusual for me. This is not the kind of video that I typically do. Thank you for stopping by, and thank you for watching. If you're returning, thanks again so much for stopping by and watching. Any tips again on how to clean this without putting more stress on those torn areas, I would appreciate. I watched a couple of videos, and someone soaked it in a tub, and then she put it in a wash on a gentle cycle. If I was confident that it wouldn't go to shreds, and hers was in a much worse condition than this, then I would love to try that. But I'm open. So any suggestions you have, please drop them in the comment box below. Again, thanks so much for coming by. If you haven't done so already, please like the video, subscribe to my channel, and hit that notification bell so that you know when I have uploaded a new video. I'll see you in a few days. Happy stitching.